shit, I did it! Yes! Finally! Oh my god. Holy shit, I finally killed him! I'm lucky that I got the projectile disappeared. It's like it told me if I didn't. Holy fuck, that took forever. Hey everybody, this is Jeff here of NVG Games, back for another episode of the Ncast live weekly Nintendo podcast. This is the Gyromite podcast. Gyromite, also known as Robot Gyro, is a video game released in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, designed for use with the robotic operating buddy, also known as Rob. Gyromite is one of two games in Nintendo's Robot series, the other being Stack Up, also known as Robot Block. The opening screen of the game shows the title Robot Gyro, the Japanese name of the game for the family computer. Essentially, the Gyromite game program is unchanged from the Famicom Robot Gyro cartridge, and many Gyromite cartridges contain the circuit board from a copy of Robot Gyro, attached to an adapter that allows the game to be played on NES consoles. Famicom games had 60-pin connectors, so the adapter converted the games that can be used with the 72-pin connector in an NES. Professor Hector and his assistant, Professor Vector, navigate side-scrolling platform levels with the help of their creation, Rob. Their lives are threatened by dynamite and hungry little bird-like creatures called Smicks, and Professor Hector's sleepwalking tendencies get him in trouble as well. As the Professor character moves through the levels, Rob must aid in navigation by raising and lowering red and blue gates. When a gyro depresses the red pedestal, a lever presses the B button on controller number 2, and red gates are lowered. When the gyro depresses the blue pedestal, a lever presses the A button on controller number 2, and blue gates are lowered. The action on the screen never stops, so while operating Rob, the on-screen character continues to be vulnerable. Gyromite was developed by Nintendo Research and Development 1, published by Nintendo, composed by Hirokazu Tanaka. It was released on the Famicom on August 13th, 1985, and on the NES in North America on October 18th, 1985, and September 1st, 1986 in Europe. It is a puzzle game, and it has single-player and multiplayer modes. So we're going to be doing a little bit of change-up this week. The news is going to be after the releases, so releases are going to be our next topic, and this week on Wii U, or coming next week, I should say, on May 26th in North America, we have Dual Core and Ren's Adventure, Trouble in the Enchanted Forest on the Wii U. That's in North America. And there's nothing coming out, according to the list anyway, in Japan or Europe for next week. Though I'm sure there'll be something on the eShop. I mean, there always is. What that is, I guess it hasn't been announced yet. Bear with me a moment, I just accidentally closed something. Sorry about that. Gotta fix that. And we have a new feature on our website as well. It's at the podcast chat page. You can click at the link at the top of the page called Podcast Chat, and it will load up the embedded YouTube chat, so you can chat with us or ask questions or chat amongst yourselves. Either one, whichever you want to do. And that will be up there while we're recording. I accidentally closed that window. Sorry about that. Alright, so back to releases. Let's see. 3DS next week. In North America, we have Conveni Dream. That's on May 26th. In Japan, on May 25th, we have Fushigi na Tsunagi 3D Fairy Tale Edition. And Europe does not have anything listed for next week. But of course, there'll be eShop releases. There always are. Coming out for accessories next week, we have 3 new figures for Disney Infinity 3.0 edition. There's the Time figure, the Mad Hatter figure, and the Alice figure. All these are scheduled to be released on May 24th, which is this coming Tuesday. And that's available on Wii U, the Disney Infinity 3. It doesn't mention 3DS, so I can't remember if that game's on 3DS or not. It may just be on Wii U. And those will all be available for the $14.99 price point. We've got the latest European Nintendo download for you this week, and Europe got Pixel Junk Monsters HD on the Wii U eShop. Pixel Junk Monsters is a tower defense game where you play as Tiki Man, the forest defender. He's in trouble with hordes of monsters sleeping through his realm, hoping to chow down on his offspring, and it's up to you to defend them. By placing weapon towers at the strategic points around the landscape, you can destroy the invaders and save the little ones. Choose from a whole host of towers: arrow towers, cannon, anti-air, ice, fire, laser, Tesla, mortar towers, special power-ups, and more. Collect treasure along the way to build up your arsenal and pay for new towers. Countless waves of monsters are out to get the babies, so you need to be prepared to battle. Travel across 3 distinct islands spanning 47 unique environments to protect Tiki Man's offspring from clever monsters that attack by land and air. Play together with a friend with local co-op for a memorable shared experience. There's also the mysterious Tum Tum Island that randomly generates levels for near infinite replayability. On the Wii U, Europe also got some DLC. There's the Super Mario Mashup Pack for Minecraft Wii U Edition. That was available as of May 18th. After downloading the update, players who own the Minecraft Wii U Edition digital game, which launched last December, will have immediate access to new skins, a Super Mario-themed pre-made world, and a set of Super Mario-themed music and item textures, all inspired by games in the iconic Super Mario series, such as Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario Sunshine. And that is a free download. And you guys also got the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. pack for LEGO Marvel's Avengers. That came out on May 17th. Avengers Assemble, the best-selling LEGO Marvel video game franchise, returns for a new action-packed superhero adventure. Join the LEGO Marvel's Avengers team and experience the first console video game featuring characters and storylines from the critically acclaimed film Marvel's The Avengers, the blockbuster sequel Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron, and more. Play as the most powerful superheroes in their quest to save the world. And I don't know if you've noticed, but they post the same blurb for every single pack they release. That's kind of funny. Guess I can't be bothered to type in a new one. That's directly from Nintendo's site, and I guess from the publisher of the game. So, anyways, there's some Wii U eShop sales this week, and those are for Defense Dome, SDK Paint, Joe's Diner, and Suspension Railroad Simulator. On the 3DS eShop, Europe got Fire Emblem Fates, finally. That came out just yesterday on the 20th. Two kingdoms are on the brink of war, and you must decide whose side to take in Fire Emblem Fates for Nintendo 3DS family systems. As a Hoshinden prince raised by Norian Worlds, you're torn between two families. The path you choose determines the fate that awaits you and the army you lead. Command them with expert precision and form stronger relationships in this turn-based strategy game. Join Hoshido in Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, or fight alongside Nor in Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. From the 9th of June, you can explore the depth of the story in a third path available to purchase as add-on content, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. After selecting your path, you can then choose to purchase the other story paths as downloadable content via the in-game Dragon's Gate. For the first time ever, your customized avatar is the main hero. Guide your army through challenging turn-based battles and devise your plan of attack based on your allies' classes, weapons, and support levels. Each unit and weapon has strengths and weaknesses that you must balance against the foes they face. Partner your allies on the battlefield so they can support one another in combat. Building relationships is key. The closer your allies become, the better they'll fight together. Bonus for purchasing on Nintendo eShop until June 16th, and the download code for the you'll get a download code for the theme Two Kingdoms for the Nintendo 3DS, and that is valid until June 30th. Europe also got Digger Dan DX. Digger Dan has found an old mine full of caves, still brimming with treasure. Can you guide him in the right direction by digging through the earth to collect the gems and nuggets of gold? Work out your path carefully as you push rocks out of the way, or you could find Dan caught in one of the mini traps. But those rocks can also be very handy, especially if you can drop one on top of a monster that you are finding hard to dodge. Careful observation of the monsters will reveal their movement patterns, so don't rush straight in. Dan is not alone. His trusty sidekick, Kaboom, Dan's pet gopher, can be found snoozing in some levels. Wake him up and he can squeeze into the small tunnels that Dan can't get to. Use Dan and Kaboom together for the puzzles that they can't solve alone. As you dig deeper and deeper through the 100 caves, you will uncover secret gems buried in the earth, unravel the mysteries of the wormholes, which transport you around the level, blow holes in walls with the abandoned barrels full of TNT, and collect pickaxes to release gems that are trapped in rock. Some of the caves you encounter are flooded with water, forcing you to plan your route more carefully, so that you don't run out of air. Use cameras to take snapshots of the level, then if you make mistakes or get trapped, you can use your snapshot as a restart point. Can you become a gold star player? Challenge yourself to complete the cave, beat the timer, and collect the hidden secret gem on every level. Europe also got Cami. Cami is deceptively simple. Fold out colored paper to fill in the screen in as few moves as possible. Relaxing and easy to pick up, you'll soon find yourself deep in contemplation to perfect each puzzle. Created by State of Play, famous for their handcrafted aesthetics, Cami has been created with real paper in an elegant Japanese theme. Cami is tactile, engaging, and stunning to look at, and features a calming and elegant soundtrack. There are 63 unique puzzles, with premium puzzles and hints also included. There's some new 3DS DLC this week for Europe, and that is the Fire Emblem Fates Birthright DLC. So if you pick up the retail version of Conquest or the digital version, you can download Birthright as DLC, or vice versa, and those are available as of yesterday. There's also the Fire Emblem Fates Map Pack 1 available as of yesterday, and Fire Emblem Fates Before Awakening also available as of yesterday. You guys got the Master Wind Waker pack for Hyrule Warriors Legends. If you purchase the Master Wind Waker pack or have purchased the Legends of Hyrule pack Season Pass, you can download the following content: 16 new My Fairy costume pieces and the Master Wind Waker map for Adventure Mode with 1 new Adventure Battle scenario. And you guys also got the Marvel's Agents of the Shield pack on the 3DS for LEGO Marvel's Avengers. That's the same DLC as the one for Wii U. There's some new Fire Emblem Fates 3DS home themes. There's the Birthright theme, the Conquest theme, and the Two Kingdoms theme. The Birthright theme stars the royal Hoshinden siblings. Its floors feature their family crest, and its music hails from their kingdom. The Conquest theme stars the royal Norian siblings. Its floors feature their family crest, and its music hails from their kingdom. The Two Kingdoms theme features several brave warriors from the kingdoms of Hoshido and Nor, and you can scroll the touchscreen to see them all. There's a bunch of 3DS sales this week in the European eShop, and those are for Garfield Kart, Lucky Luke and the Daltons, Paddington Adventures in London, Yakari, The Mystery of Four Seasons, Nano Assault EX, Brunch Panic, Parascientific Escape Cruise in the Distant Seas, Pet Novel Series Harvest December, Sweet Memories Blackjack, Toy Defense, Wake Daz, Epic Word Search Collection, Funfair Party Games, Jewel Match 3, Pazuru, Undead Bowling, Snow Moto Racing 3D, and Tiny Games Knights and Dragons. And that is your European Nintendo download for the week. Nintendo added some new badges to Nintendo Badge Arcade this past week, and those are some Pokemon badges. There's ones for Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Dialga, and Palkia, and possibly some more. You can check out images of those on our website at nvideogames.com. And of course they have the badge campaign running as well until May 25th, where you can get a thank you badge. We got a new trailer this week for My Hero Academia Battle, and this is from Bandai Namco Studios and Bandai Namco Entertainment. The game was scheduled to be released on the 3DS in Japan on Thursday, and of course the game is based on the manga series My Hero Academia. They haven't announced a Western release yet, but you can check out the trailer on our website. IGN posted a video on their channel looking at some Easter eggs in the new Mario update for Minecraft Wii U Edition, and we have the video posted on our site if you want to check those out. We got a US release date for Yokai Watch 2. This is the sequel to the original game, and it's going to be released in the US on September 30th. It will be available in 2 different versions, and the Japanese versions were released back in 2014 for the 3DS, and so we're getting them here about 2 years later. In the US, the versions of the game are going to be called Yokai Watch Bony Spirits and Yokai Watch Fleshy Souls. And there'll also be new toys and collectibles in a second season of the anime as well, which is scheduled to start in the summer. And you can check out the full press release on our website announcing all that. Nintendo has announced that they're going to get back into the movie making business, which is interesting. This is according to the Japanese newspaper Asahi Shimbun. I'm not sure if I said that correctly, but anyways, they did an interview recently with Nintendo's president Tatsumi Kimishima, and they are going to do animated movies. It seems like they mentioned Disney and Pixar specifically, and this is in contrast with what they had done previously. With the live action, they had The Wizard back in 1989, of course, and the infamous Super Mario Brothers back in 1993, and both of those were live action. And they're going to fund this new movie making venture by using some of the proceeds when they sold most of their shares with the Seattle Mariners, which Nintendo was one of the primary owners of that Major League Baseball team. They said they're going to work with various partners as well. They didn't say what that meant, if they're talking about studios or production companies or what. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. They didn't say what franchises were going to be represented, but they said they would be popular and familiar. One would think that means something Mario or Zelda, or possibly, something other well-known like that, other franchises. I think the Zelda franchise would make a good bet for what they would go towards first. But that's just speculation on my part. So we got another trailer this week, and that is for 7th Dragon 3, code VFD. This is a 3DS game from Sega, and it is the 4th game in the series called 7th Dragon, and scheduled to be released for Nintendo 3DS on July 12th, in Japan at least. Or wait, I think that's for North America. I'm not sure, but anyways, 7th Dragon this is the first game that's supposed to be released here in North America, and the previous entries were not released here. The original game was called 7th Dragon, and it released on Nintendo DS in Japan back in 2009, and there's 2 sequels that were released on the PSP, 7th Dragon 2020 and 7th Dragon 2020-2. Those were released back in 2011 and 2013, respectively. Now, Image Epic was the development studio for all 3 of those previous titles, but since they closed last year, I'm not sure if they're going to be the developer of this game or not. It's possible that Sega may be developing it internally. And they are the publisher for the game as well. And they'll also open an official website for the game, which you can check out at 7thdragon.sega.com. And you can check out the trailer on our website, nvideogames.com. We got some news for some new Nintendo Selects titles on the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo has announced these, and they're going to be available for the reduced price of 19.99 euros, or 15.99 pounds, or 24.90 Swiss francs, or 1159 RUB. I can't remember what that is, and 239 ZAR. This is throughout Europe as well as on the Nintendo eShop, and this is valid as of June 24th. And the games that are going to be part of this new lineup for 3DS Nintendo Selects titles are Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros, and Paper Mario Sticker Star, and Nintendo Presents New Style Boutique. Those are the latest games that are going to be part of the Nintendo Selects series of games, at least in Europe. They didn't mention any for North America, I don't believe, so it remains to be seen if that will happen for us here. So there was some news this past week that Nintendo may be selling Miitomo data, but Nintendo has denied this, and they said that the goal of our Miitomo questions is to spark fun conversations with your friends and for you to discover new facts about them as they answer the questions being posed. That's why Miitomo generally avoids yes or no questions. As to the answer information our customers provide through the Miitomo app, it is only used to provide a better experience for Nintendo consumers and to support the application. Neither Nintendo nor any of its partners sells or shares that answer information for any other purposes. End quote. That was the statement that Nintendo sent to Kotaku about the possible selling of Miitomo data, and they claim they're not doing that. So it's just used internally, according to Nintendo. So Nintendo, Niantic, and the Pokemon Company opened the US Pokemon Go field test recently, and you can register for that over on the official Pokemon Go website, and you can view the link for that on our website as well. To be eligible for the field test, which is a beta version of the game, we had the one in Japan a while back, you have to be a resident of the US, Australia, or New Zealand, and you have to be on version 4.3 or above for an Android device, and if you have an Intel ARM-based Android device, you won't be able to participate, unfortunately. But if you have an iOS device, you will need an iPhone 5 with iOS 8 or above to be able to participate. And play is not guaranteed, so they may take the service down periodically for maintenance and that kind of thing. But you can check out all the details over on the official website for the game, which is PokemonGo.nianticLabs.com. So the interview that I mentioned earlier with Tatsumi Kimishima, Nintendo's president, with Asahi Shimbun, the Japanese newspaper, he also mentioned Nintendo NX briefly in that same interview. He was asked if it was going to be a successor to the Wii U or the 3DS. And according to Mr. Kimishima, the answer to that is no, it's not going to be. He said, quote, "I suppose it can be seen that way. However, the NX is neither the successor to the Wii U nor to the 3DS. It's a new way of playing games, which I think will have a larger impact than the Wii U, but I don't feel it's a pure replacement for the Wii U," end quote. Now, it remains to be seen if this is going to be a true statement by Mr. Kimishima or not. If you recall, the Nintendo DS was supposed to be a third pillar, but that didn't actually happen, as we know. They had positioned it as that in case it failed, but as we know, the DS became one of their most successful systems to date. And they were originally going to have the DS, the Game Boy Advance, and the GameCube, and those were going to be their three pillars, as they called them. And in fact, according to NVG charts, Nintendo DS is the second best-selling system of all time, only trailing the PS2. So, obviously, Nintendo didn't have to do the third pillar strategy with that. Even replace the Game Boy line. The Game Boy line has not had a new entry in it since then. We've had the Nintendo DS, the DS Lite, the DSi, the 3DS, the 2DS, the 3DS XL, the new 3DS, the new 3DS XL. We've had all kinds of DS systems since then, but no Game Boy systems. So it's pretty obvious that it's a successor to the Wii U. I mean, it's going to be the next system. We already know that, and they said it's coming out in March of next year, supposedly. But we just don't know if it's going to be a home console and a portable, or a hybrid between the two, or if it's going to be one or the other. Personally, I think it's going to be a home console. But we'll have to wait and see. Nintendo said they're going to talk about it more later this year, so we'll just have to see what happens. So Nintendo put out a new infographic for Super Mario Maker, kind of touting some of these statistics for the game, and they have announced they sold over 3.5 million units of the game worldwide, and over 7.2 million courses have been created by users throughout the world, and those courses have been played over 600 million times. That's pretty interesting statistics. And the tweet from Nintendo America said, "If you played every level in Super Mario Maker for 1 minute each, it would take you nearly 14 years to play them all." That's a pretty long time. It shows you how many courses there are. So Nintendo did some maintenance this past week on the Miiverse service. This is across the board, I believe. Well, for North America anyway. And they were just, maintaining the networking and community functionalities of it. And it was planned to come back up right away once it was concluded. So they like to keep us informed about that kind of information, so we had that happen this past week. They also said that they're going to have another scheduled maintenance in June, and Tom at Nintendo says that he'll post more details when we get closer to that. So Nintendo announced some new rewards for Europe for the My Nintendo's service, and those are The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD Wii U. On Wii U, you'll get a 20% discount for 400 platinum coins, and that offer is available until August 1st. Also on Wii U, you can get 20% off of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for 600 Platinum Coins, and that is available until July 16th. On the 3DS, you can get 20% off of Nintendo Pocket Football Club for 250 Platinum Coins, and that offer is available until August 1st. For Gold Coin offers, you can get 50% off of Nintendo Pocket Football Club for the 3DS for 40 Gold Coins, and that's available until August 1st. And you can get 50% off of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on Wii U for 100 Gold Coins, and that is available until July 16th. We got some new information about upcoming and current eShop releases. Pixel Junk Monsters HD was scheduled to be released in the North American Nintendo download for this past week for $9.99. Futuradium EP Deluxe from Mixed Bag Games is supposed to be available in North America and Europe next week on May 26 for €9.99 or $9.99, and it's also going to have a launch discount. Puzzle Labyrinth is scheduled to be released in Europe, Australia, and New Zealand on June 9th, but they haven't announced the North America. Excuse me. They haven't announced the North American release date for the game just yet. And Sega also has an interview up on their Sega blog about Sega 3D Classics, which came out on the eShop recently. And also, that was supposed to come out this week, was Chompy Chomp, Chomp Party, Digger Dan DX, and Sweetest Thing. And those are for Wii U, 3DS, and Wii U respectively. And they were all scheduled to be released on the 19th. So Nintendo announced on the official Pokemon Twitter account that more Pokemon Sun and Moon news will be coming soon. They said that they'll be sharing new information on June 2nd. We don't know if this is going to be a Nintendo Direct, a Pokemon Direct, or if it's just going to be general information, but hopefully we'll get some more details about the game then. And we'll be sure to let you know what those details are once it is revealed. So I mentioned earlier that Nintendo announced the release date for Yokai Watch 2 in North America, and pre-orders for the game have been opened. You can pre-order it on Amazon or GameStop, and I'm sure other retailers have it available now as well. And the game is priced at $39.99. And that you can get either version you prefer, Bony Spirits or Fleshy Souls. And as I mentioned, the game is supposed to be released on September 30th in North America. We got the latest Media Crate sales charts for the week of May 9th, 2016. These are the sales charts for Japan. And Nintendo did okay that particular week. That was a couple weeks ago. Oh, last week, okay. Well, not this current week we're on now, but the week before. But anyways, coming at number 2, they had Kirby Planet Robobot. Number 3 was Yokai Sengokushi. Number 7 was Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3. Number 9 was Splatoon. Number 10 was Super Mario Maker. Number 14 was the Nintendo Selects version of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Number 16 was Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. And number 18 was Star Fox Zero and the Star Fox Guard Double Pack. And that was for the Media Crate sales. The Famitsu sales have Kirby Planet Robobot at number 2, Yokai Sengokushi at number 3, Splatoon at number 7, Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3 at number 9, Super Mario Maker at number 10, Animal Crossing New Leaf on the Nintendo Selects version at number 11, Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow, the 3DS Virtual Console version, at number 12, the Star Fox Zero Star Fox Guard Double Pack at number 13, Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire at number 18, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games at number 19, Disney Art Academy at number 20, Terraria at number 22, Tomodachi Life, the Nintendo Selects version at number 25, Mario Kart 7 at number 27, and Pokken Tournament at number 29. And you can check out all the numbers for that on our website at nvideogames.com. We got a Japanese eShop update for you. And there's going to be some new games coming to the Wii U Virtual Console service on May 25th. And those are Sonic Advance 3, Gradius 2, and Mario Kart DS. And those were originally released on the Game Boy Advance, the MSX, and the Nintendo DS respectively. They did say there's no new 3DS Virtual Console titles coming out next week in Japan, but there will be Mysterious Point Connection 3D, which is also known as Fushigi na Ten Tsunagi 3D, which I mentioned earlier during the releases. That's going to be available on the eShop for a digital download. And there'll be 4 new themes on the Japanese 3DS as well. Those are for Nappy Animals, Mama Night 2, and Fat Man's After School Cereal. Although that is only 3 themes, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be 3 or there's 2 for one of those. But anyways, those are some new themes coming out next week on the Japanese eShop. We got the latest weekly Famitsu scans for you for this past week. And those are courtesy of Japanese Nintendo and Go Nintendo and Famitsu. And there are scans for Pokemon Sun and Moon, Yokai Watch 3, Puzzle and Dragons X, Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Shovel Knight, and Concept Revolt. So you can check those out on our website at nvigames.com if you want to peruse these scans. And of course, being Famitsu, they are in Japanese. They are not translated, so you'll have to, just look at the pictures basically, unless you can read Japanese. So we got a new logo, screenshot, artwork, and a trailer for Story of Seasons Good Friends of 3 Villages. And that is supposed to be released in Japan on June 23rd for 4,980 yen. And the game's also going to have Super Mario content and Hamtaro content. And you can check out the trailer for that on our website. And that is on the Nintendo 3DS. We got some DLC details for 7th Dragon 3 Code VFD. It's coming out in North America on July 12th, as I mentioned earlier. And the DLC is going to be a bunch of side quests you can get, as well as a free doll you can get for your apartment. And the side quests are called Seed Outbreak, Gold Rabby Outbreak, Student, Code Student, Code Otaku, Code Lucier, To My Beloved Unit 13, and Ali's Death March. And all the side quests are going to be available for either $1.49 or $1.99. And that DLC is coming out starting on July 12th, and there'll be new DLC each week through July 26th. And the doll that you can get for your apartment is called a Nagamimi doll, and it is a talking bunny doll that you can put in your apartment in the game. The Seed Outbreak quest is DLC says you can encounter Dragon's Bane seeds for extra experience and money. The Gold Rabbies DLC, you can encounter Gold Rabbies for extra experience and money. The Code Student DLC gets you the Samurai character from 7th Dragon 2020. The Code Otaku DLC gets you the Hacker character from 7th Dragon 2020. The Code Lucier DLC gets you the Lucier character from 7th Dragon 2020-2. And the Beloved Unit 13 DLC prepares you for the post-game. It unlocks ultimate weapons for all classes and a Blaster Raven character. And that DLC is not accessible until after you've completed the game. And the Ali's Death March DLC gets you a test for the Bravest Dragon Hunters. It unlocks a boss rush of nearly every encounter in the game, and they're pumped up to the max level. So Nintendo announced some potential corporate changes for the company. And these are amendments to their articles of incorporation, and they are planned to be effective as of June 29th. And they mentioned that they are going to be working on the development, manufacturing, and sale of medical devices and health devices, as well as the management of an investment in eating establishments, stores, and entertainment sites. This seems to indicate that Nintendo is working on their quality of life concept that they mentioned a while back. And as we know, the Wii Vitality Center was part of that idea as well, though they had eventually canceled that, so maybe they're working on something else now. Then they also mentioned eating establishments, which I just mentioned to you. So it's unknown if this is going to be like a specific Nintendo restaurant, or it's going to be part of the rumored Nintendo Land theme park idea that we heard about a while back. But you can check out the full document if you want, for all the financial details and all that, on Nintendo's website, and we have the link there on our website directly for you. It's a PDF document. So there's going to be a new Monopoly set featuring Super Mario Bros. And it's officially titled Monopoly Super Mario Bros. Collector's Edition. It's going to have an 8-bit style game board, artwork, tokens, and more. The properties are going to be levels from the original game, though not every level is able to be represented since there's not enough spaces on the board. And there's the community chests and chance spaces are going to be replaced by question blocks and warp pipes. The railroads are themed after Mario as well, like vines and lifts, so the ways you travel in the game. And houses and hotels are going to be flagpoles and castles. And even the utilities are themed in Mario aspects, and those are the Fire Flower and Superstar, also known as the Starman. The only areas that are seemingly not going to be themed are the corner spaces, which are Go, Jail, Free Parking, and Go to Jail. It's going to be available for $44.95, and a specific release date has not been announced, but the USA Opoly does say it's coming soon. Amazon has it listed, but they don't have it available for purchase just yet, so you can check back periodically with that to see when it will be available. And you can check out images of the set on our website at nvideogames.com. So there's a trending Super Mario Maker level this week from Kiavik, and this comes via Nintendo Everything and Carl Sagan 42, and it's a level called Super Mario vs. Mecha Bowzilla. It's listed as a super expert difficulty level, and it's only been cleared by 2.5% of Super Mario Maker players. And you can bookmark it on the Super Mario Maker bookmark site, and you can view Carl Sagan's video of him playing through the level on our website. And we also cover that in our latest installment of Feature Friday, which you can check out on our YouTube channel here or on nvideogames.com. I played through that level as well as another one from one of our fans. So we got a new video for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, which is the new Ace Attorney game that's coming out in Japan on June 9th for Nintendo 3DS and sometime in September for North America and Europe. And this is called the Seance Vision video. And Seance Vision is a new concept in the latest Phoenix Wright game. And you can check out some of the footage of what that looks like on our website. Now the video is in Japanese, so obviously you won't be able to read what's being said or hear what's being said, interpret that unless you understand Japanese, but you can at least check out some footage of how it looks and will work. We've got the latest installment of the North American Nintendo download for you, and we got screenshots of all of those on our website at nvideogames.com. We got Pixel Junk Monsters on the Wii U eShop. The classic tower defense game comes to the Wii U system. Play as Tiki Man and protect your offspring from hordes of monsters sweeping through your realm. We got Poke Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure. That's a Wii retail game for Wii U. Play as Pikachu as you run, jump, and smash your way through an action-packed adventure. You'll travel across land, sea, and sky to show off your speed and skill. Travel to all corners of the Poke Park to experience a variety of zones and attractions, as well as meet and befriend many Pokemon. We got the Super Mario Mashup Pack for Minecraft Wii U Edition as DLC. Nintendo is partnering with Mojang and Microsoft to bring the imaginative worlds of the Super Mario series and Minecraft together as a free update for those who own the Minecraft Wii U Edition game. For the first time ever, players will be able to fend off blocky Hammer Brothers and Dry Bones the same way they do creepers and zombies. We got some Wii U eShop sales this week, and those are for Shadow Puppeteer, Steel Rivals, Joe's Diner, and other titles from Join Dots. And some other Wii U releases this week on the eShop are Sweetest Thing and Chompy Chomp Chomp Party. On the 3DS Virtual Console service, we got Contra 3, The Alien Wars. In the year 2636, the Alien War continues, and it's up to two soldiers, Bill and Lance, to put a stop to the alien invasion. In the Super NES action classic, battle through 6 stages of non-stop run-and-gun action while collecting power-ups to take out the aliens. We got some DLC for the Nintendo 3DS, and that is the Master Wind Waker pack for Hyrule Warriors Legends. Download this new DLC in the Hyrule Warriors Legends game for only 99 cents to receive 16 new My Fairy costume pieces, the Master Wind Waker map for Adventure Mode, and 1 new Adventure Battle scenario. You can also purchase the Hyrule Warriors Legends Season Pass for $14.99 to receive all DLC packs as they become available. We also got a new DLC map for Fire Emblem Fates. This is called The Changing Tide. Shiro's wounded band must seize an opportunity. Part 3 of Heirs of Fate is now available for $1.99. And the Map Pack 2 DLC is also available, where you can get all the maps as they are released for $7.99.
We got a bunch of titles available on sale in the 3DS eShop this week, and those are Sweet Memories Blackjack, Brunch Panic, Anno Assault EX, Epic Word Search Collection, Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, Snow Moto Racing 3D, Classic Games Overload Card and Puzzle Edition, Tiny Games Knights and Dragons, Fun Fair Party Games, and other titles from Join Dots and Circle Entertainment. And the final release this week in the North American Nintendo download is Digger Dan DX on the Nintendo 3DS. We got some new gameplay footage for My Hero Academia Battle for All on the 3DS. This comes from Shonen Games and All Games Delta. And Shonen Games has a bunch of other videos for the game over on their YouTube channel. And we have one of those embedded on our website at nvgames.com. And that game is available now in Japan on the Nintendo 3DS. Speaking of gameplay footage, we got some gameplay footage for you from Nintendo for the Super Mario Mashup Pack for Minecraft Wii U Edition. You can check that out on his channel or on our website. And GameXplain also has a video up as well looking at some of the skins that are included in the game. So you can check that out on our website at nvideogames.com. Nintendo also put out a first look video for Reptilian Rebellion. That's a game on the Wii U eShop in Europe. It came out on May 5th and it is by Hiroru. You can check that out over on our website. So Nintendo put out some Virtual Console footage of Yoshi Touch and Go and Shining Force The Black Dragon Resurrection. These are both going to be available on the Wii U Virtual Console, and they're planning to be coming soon to the Wii U in Japan. Yoshi Touch and Go was originally released back on the Nintendo DS in Japan on January 27th, 2005, and the Wii U Virtual Console version is already available for North America, Europe, and Australia. Shining Force The Black Dragon Resurrection is also known as Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, and this was originally a Game Boy Advance title and it released in Japan on August 5th, 2004. And the game is an enhanced remake of the original Shining Force game, which was released on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive in Japan on March 20th, 1992. And you can check out the footage on our website for both of those, the Virtual Console versions. We have some new details about a new patch for Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. This is the 1.1.6 patch. And the Wii U version is going to require 61 megabytes of space, and the 3DS version requires 325 megabytes of space. This information comes from NeoGAF, Nintendo Everything, Nintendo, and Smashboards. And apparently the patch is just a set of changes for Bayonetta, one of the DLC characters for the game. And you can check out the full breakdown of all of her changes on our website. And they also said that replays from the previous version 1.1.5 will not be compatible with this update, so you'll want to back them up externally before you apply the patch. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company announced some of the winners for the UK Pokemon National Championship, and they are going to be eligible to take part in the Pokemon World Championships. They're going to be held in August in San Francisco, California, and that's going to have players from the US, Europe, Australia, Korea, and Japan. And we've got some pictures from that event as well on our website, as well as the full list of winners. There's winners for the video game versions, the trading card game version, and Pokemon Tournament. And all of those are going to be eligible, like I said, for the World Championships coming up in August. So Super Mario Kart was shown at an NHL game. That's pretty random, I know. But yeah, it actually happened. This is between a game with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Pittsburgh Penguins in the NHL playoffs. And this is done during an intermission. And it was actually pre-recorded footage of a custom version of Super Mario Kart, which featured the Tampa Bay Lightning mascot, the Thunderbug, facing off against Al the Octopus, who is the mascot for the Detroit Red Wings. And according to the Vice President of Game Presentation, John Frazone, they did have one ready featuring the Penguins mascot, which is Iceberg, but they chose not to show it since the game's outcome was yet to be determined, and it wasn't a runaway, and it was still back and forth, so they didn't want to distract, I guess, from that. So they showed the previous recorded one featuring the Red Wings mascot. But you can check out some footage of that on our website, and they actually had the video overlaid on top of the ice and the arena, which is pretty funny. So that's pretty cool. That comes from GameSpot and Seth Rohrbaugh, who is a reporter who covers the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Miitomo has reached 5 million downloads on the Google Play Store. This comes from Nintendo Everything and Google Play, and it is somewhere between 5 million and 10 million downloads for Android devices. And it's currently rated a 3.7 out of 5 on Google Play and has over 130,000 ratings. And you can check out more details of that on the Google Play Store. The App Store doesn't provide download numbers for iOS devices, but it is rated at a 4 out of 5, so that's a pretty good rating. So the Super Mario Mashup Pack came out this week, for Wii U and Minecraft Wii U Edition. And apparently it's triggering some content ID warnings, or claims rather. This is YouTube's thing where they have their automated system that claims copyright over various footage on YouTube. This information comes from Destructoid and 4J Studios. Mojang has traditionally allowed Let's Plays and that kind of thing, for Minecraft, and they didn't think it was going to be subject to Content ID because Nintendo had assured them that wasn't going to happen, but apparently they were mistaken because creators are getting hit with Content ID claims for content in Minecraft Wii U Edition and the Super Mario Mashup Pack. Problem with Content ID is it's all automated. There's no overlays or checks and balances or that kind of thing, for manually done by people. It's all, by a computer system. It's all automated. So basically the way Content ID works, the copyright holder submits their work or software or whatever, footage, audio, whatever they're submitting, and anytime someone posts a video and it matches the Content ID, YouTube triggers the Content ID system and the video is monetized for the copyright holder, whether you monetize it yourself or not. Which personally I don't agree with the way that's done. I think it should only be monetized if the person who posted it on YouTube chose to monetize it. If they're not monetizing it, it shouldn't be monetized for the benefit of the copyright holder, in my opinion. But that's another story for another day. So 4J Studios says they're working with Nintendo to get it cleared up, so hopefully that will be resolved soon. And it looks like the reason it's happening is because of the Mario sound effects and music that are in the DLC. But Nintendo says they're going to be working on it, so, and 4J Studios does as well, so we'll see if that gets cleared up. Hopefully it does. And the last bit of news we have for you this week is information about the Nintendo 2DS. And you can get that at GameStop or Best Buy and other select retailers for $79.99 rather. This is the Mario Kart 7 bundle for the Nintendo 2DS system, and it's available at GameStop and Best Buy. Available at GameStop and Best Buy. You can get the Electric Blue, Crimson Red, or Sea Green versions of the system with the game, and we have links to those on our website where you can purchase them directly from those websites. And Walmart has the system listed as well, but it doesn't mention including Mario Kart 7. But it's available for $79. Amazon has the systems listed, but they don't have pricing updated for them. So who knows if they'll have the actual cheaper versions available or when they will be. But you can check back with that periodically. So that's it for the Nintendo download this week. Lots of interesting news and that sort of thing. But you can check out all the breakdown of everything on our website at nvigames.com. We've recently redesigned the website, so we've got a poll there. You can vote on your favorite Nintendo download. We've got a featured video. You can subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Player FM, or the RSS feed. And we've got, like I said, a bunch of new sections on our website, so be sure to check those out. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/nvideogaming, or on Twitter at twitter.com/nvideogames. And you can check out our official website at nvideogames.com for Nintendo news, screenshots, trailers, and lots more good stuff like that. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube to subscribe to our channel. We post new videos every day except for Sundays. And we also have the weekly Nintendo podcast every week live on our YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. And the recorded version will be up as well later this evening. And we'll have the recorded versions of our live streams available on our YouTube channel as well, as always. And you can check us out on Twitch at twitch.tv/nvideogames, where we stream live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and game on.